Is this a beautiful kayak or what? The bonafide XTR 130. That is a pretty sweet kayak. Hey, it's Mr. Bass, and I love kayak fishing. And today I want to share with you what my opinion is on the very best fishing kayak on the market for 2025. And although this bonafide XTR 130 is an awesome boat, and I'm glad I've got it, I do not believe this fits the bill when it comes to the absolute best fishing kayak for 2025. So, what kayak could I be talking about? If not the hottest, most amazing, most talked about kayak, the XTR 130 in 2025, if not that kayak, then what kayak? Ta-da! Here she is in all her glory. The NuCanoe Unlimited. That's right. And you are probably saying to yourself, Mr. Bass, are you crazy? This boat came out in 2021. It's 4 years old now. It's no longer considered the hottest, coolest, best kayak out there. Well, I bet a lot of NuCanoe owners would disagree with that opinion. I definitely do, because I've had my NuCanoe Unlimited now for a year and a half, and I gotta say I absolutely love it. And why I believe it is the absolute best fishing kayak on the market is because when I was thinking about a fishing kayak, let's assume you've only got the money to buy one good fishing kayak. That's kind of the question I asked myself. And when I started thinking about that, I thought, well, it's got to be the most versatile kayak you can absolutely get for the money. It's got to be able to cover as many fishing conditions as you can. And depending upon your budget, it's got to be able to do pretty much everything. Well, even though the XTR 130 over there is really awesome, it's also very limited in what it can do. It is made for motors, and it's a very big boat. It's made for big water, although you could take it on small water. It just isn't nearly as versatile as the NuCanoe Unlimited. So, the rest of the video, I'm going to explain to you why I think the NuCanoe Unlimited is the best. All right, first has to do with the fact that the platform is unlimited. It's incredibly versatile. You can take this gear pod out, and the gear pod, I don't know if it comes with it when you buy it or not, but you can remove this gear pod, and then you literally have an entire boat that's completely wide open. There are no obstructions in your way. This is the most ingenious feature of this boat, and believe it or not, there's really no other boat out there that does this and does this well. Even that XTR 130, which is trying in some ways to copy the NuCanoe's layout, kind of more of an unlimited sort of layout, the entire front third of the boat is fixed. You can't do anything with it. Where this boat, you literally can adjust up and down as much as you want. All right, the next thing that I asked myself is, okay, is there a kayak out there that you could paddle if you didn't have money for a pedal drive, you didn't have money for a motor, but you wanted to get a pedal drive or a motor at some point? Could you paddle this boat? You absolutely can paddle it. Now, once a guy gets used to a motor and used to pedaling, he would say, no, this boat it's no good for paddling. But it is an excellent paddling boat for its size. So then we go up from paddling to pedaling. Now this boat right now, as you can see, does not have a pedal drive on it anywhere. And that's because I've got other pedaling boats. I don't need this as a pedaling boat. But you can purchase a pedal drive for this thing, and it works very well. And so check that box. You can paddle it, you definitely can pedal it. All right, then you get to rear mount motors. Can you put a rear mount motor on here? Absolutely you can. In fact, this is the most ingenious design for motors. And I do not know why more kayak manufacturers do not create a squared off stern like this with a pre-made bracket that you can install. This thing is rock and roll ready for any kind of motor that you want. It's just absolutely incredible. I have the Newport NK300, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put on this. All right, here is my Newport Vessels NK300. Newport makes awesome motors for kayaks, and the best price on the market as well, in my opinion. So look how easy it is. You know, these things are expensive. You don't want to leave them on your boat. So every night when you get in, you want to take it off, and then when you get ready in the morning, you want to put it on. You don't want it to take half an hour. All you got to do is there's a little ball thing here that kind of releases. You slide it on there like that. You put this in here. You drop this pin. Plug in your power. Bam. You're done. It's ingenious. Okay, so what about a bow mounted motor? Well, guess what? They've also got built-in screws here, and you can buy a plate for this, and this is one of the most popular uses of this boat is the bow mounted trolling motor. Doesn't matter whether you get the Motor Guide or the Humminbird or whichever one you want. This boat is made for it. It works perfectly. So again, we started with paddling, pedaling, motors. It does it all. It literally does it all. Let's say that you like to fish solo, but your niece or your nephew come over, or your son or your daughter, or your grandson or your granddaughter. Guess what? The unlimited rail system gives you the easily. You can put a second seat in here, or if you don't want a full-blown second seat, they make a child seat. Well, it's not, it doesn't have to be a child, but basically it fits right on the track system up here towards the front where this goes. And you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for this thing. It's just heavy-duty hard plastic, but if you got a friend or an older person that needs a full-blown seat, you can buy the New Canoe seat, another one of those. It fits on the track. Two guys can fish on this thing all day long. And you want to talk about stability. This boat is as stable as it gets. You can stand and fish in this thing. You can lean over the edge. You can, I mean, it's as stable as they come, in my opinion, when it comes to kayaks. If you, especially if you're older or you're worried about falling in the water, not to say you couldn't tip this in the water. Every kayak can absolutely tip you over. But New Canoe Unlimited is very, very stable. So again, it gives you that peace of mind. The other thing is, when it comes to two people, this boat, when you put the scupper plugs in, has a maximum weight of 650 pounds. So you literally can have 200, 300-pound guys in this boat. It can handle it. It's amazing how versatile this boat is. It literally does it all. The other thing that's great about this boat is the seat. They were one of the first kayak manufacturers to make this swivel type seat, and it's just fantastic. A lot of other companies copy this, have copied this seat. So it's not like it's a feature you can't get on other boats. But again, if I'm looking for that one boat, I don't want to sacrifice anything if I can help it. The seat's fantastic. The stability's fantastic. Okay, what else do you need when it comes to an all-around perfect boat for 2025? Well, maybe you can't afford a pickup truck or a trailer and you need to car top it. How hard is it to put this on top of your car? Well, a little 10-foot Pelican, a sit-inside Pelican that weighs 35 pounds is going to be a lot easier. But when we're talking about all-around, do-everything kayak, this thing only weighs 84 pounds. That's light enough that even an old guy like I could get this thing on top of my car without any problems. Is a trailer like I've got more ideal? It definitely is for me. I put all my kayaks on trailers. I don't want to car top anything. But I know what it's like to be on a budget. I know what it's like to not have the money for that kind of stuff. Another great feature of this boat is this awesome 1-foot pedal steering system. As you can see, I can easily turn my motor. This same pedal steering drive, you can put a rudder back here if you've got a motor on the front and you want to have the rudder for stability, or if you're paddling and want to have a rudder, you can do that as well. So they've really thought of everything. There's also great storage options like this gear pod. Again, like I said, it's optional, but it gives you the option to take it off, to have tons of room for whatever you want to do, put it in if you need some storage. This boat is also used extensively by hunters. They have duck blinds that you can purchase with this. They've got shotgun racks that you can purchase for this boat. Of course, it's very versatile that you can put fish finders. This is where my fish finder goes. Here's another great thing about NuCanoe, and I don't know of many other companies that do this. Free parts replacement for life. Once you buy a boat in the NuCanoe family, anything breaks on this thing, you can get a free replacement, no questions asked. I think they may make you pay shipping, but that's it. That's an incredible deal. It's almost unheard of. So why do you think they would do that? Because quality. They know that as long as you take care of your kayak, you're really not going to have many issues where you need replacement parts. Yes, on occasion you're going to need something. A couple other things that are great about this boat. Pre-rigged plates for cables. They're thinking about you. If you need to get a cable anywhere, whether it be from the front to the back, or front bow to the middle, or stern to the middle, I mean, everything is thought out, pre-planned. It's just a fantastic boat all the way around. The only slight negative I might give to it is just these rod holders. They're just too far back on the boat, but that's it. It easily accommodates crates. It easily accommodates wheeled systems. This is my bracket for my wheels, so if I want to roll it down to the water. It easily accommodates all your Yak Attack accessories through this rail system. And because this seat can literally adjust anywhere along here, you just have tons of room for versatility. In other words, your working cockpit you can make as large or as small as you want, and it's incredibly versatile. I really believe that whether you're just a casual person that just likes to paddle around and fish, this boat will work great. If you want to get into pedaling, fantastic. Motors, fantastic. You want hunting, great boat. The boat really does so much for so little. Now, obviously, when you're talking about a boat like this that is so versatile, you're not going to get this thing for $500. Retail price in 2025 is $1,899, so $1,900 roughly. That's $1,000 cheaper than that XTR 130 over there. Great price, great warranty, incredible versatility. I really feel like if you've only got the money for one boat, this is the one I would recommend, even in 2025. I know there's a lot of other great boats out there, but for overall versatility, the Unlimited cannot be beat. Hey, I hope this was helpful and informative. If so, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing!